Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Teddy, and it's Night Talk for about 5 minutes because it's super late and I'm super tired. So just come on in. I'll play one song and I will be right back. All right, so you hear a little bit of music in the background, and it's just about midnight. I was debating whether or not to even come on. You can probably tell in my voice, but I said, you know what? Let me just come on and say hello to the mob, all my other bears. I call the Grizzlies and the Honey Bears. So tonight, I've been, I got in kind of late, and then I started going through some Instagram messages and posts, trying to go back and look at a few things. Yeah, like that origin, when the time uh, that I received, that email that I mentioned last night, the troll email and all of that. Plus, let's see, I think it was Cups of Conversation asked me, wh- uh, who reached out first, I think. Anyway, I went back and Black Rabbit contacted me February the 22nd. I looked at the IG. So she contacted me first. And Jane also contacted me, but hers was shortly after in March. Yeah. So, but I took more time like going back through Black Rabbits and our conversations that we've had on Instagram. Yeah, and I just, you know, it's been so long, but I can see some things. Yeah, yeah, I do. Anyway, so it took me a little time, to, once I started reading um, the comments or the conversation between us, you know, the more I read it, the more I wanted to read above and below, so I took some time going through it and I made a copy of some of the just clips of the conversation. Yeah. hmm Yeah. So, how's everyone tonight? Everyone doing okay? What did I miss today? I see there were some videos. Again, I will have to, catch up. I said this last night. I said I've been going to bed so late. Yeah, my days, and then I get in and get busy doing other things. So I just hope my schedule will, yeah, by the fall. Yeah. So again, what did I miss? I see Vicky out there, Sharon, Angie, Freebird Lee. Hello, hello. Already some folks out in the bushes. Hmm. Always a few. Let's see if there's anything that I copied that I can share. Um, mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. The last thing I did make a copy of, it was the change.org. Let's just show that one. So this is from remove content from YouTuber Nosy Whole Life and Holistic Therapy. Let me just, because this is commentary. All right, or I'll do it like this. Okay. So this was posted by Black Rabbit, and this is one of her first posts, and she was focused on. I'm just going to read the first few lines of it. The viral video of Kalina Collier led YouTube content creators to be concerned for Collier's safety. Several responsible creators use their platforms to bring awareness to Collier's viral messages. And so Collier was this flight attendant who was over in Jamaica, and people became concerned about her safety. That's what she's saying here. However, a content creator with two channels, Nosy Whole Life and Holistic Therapy, launched a campaign of misinformation and hate toward the people of Jamaica. Viewers took action and reported the videos to YouTube. However, these videos are not blocked and garnered over 28,705 views in one channel. Both channels receive monetary gain through the viewership of the posted content. One video called Stop Jamaica or Stop Jamaican 2021 shares a woman being assaulted by several men. The channel claims that people are Jamaican. The viewers do not have information to fact check the origin of the video. So, this content creator targeted Nosy Whole Lives videos right away when she came on to YouTube. And I'm talking about down the rabbit hole. But now I can see the purpose of it, because others were reporting, you know, on this story. Um, Maybe I'll just jump around here real quick. So again, it was about taking the bag, hurting Nosy Whole Life right out of the gate. What else? There are a lot of things. But I said I wanted to show something. Maybe. Did I say that? I did. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you this. Um, so recall before I show this message that every time Danielle mentions the Halloween, playing the voice, she says, I can remember, October the 5th, okay, when I reached out to her. And I said that I have proof that I had spoken to Black Rabbit about this. So while I was reading through comments, I went ahead and made that copy so people can see it with the date. Okay, let me remove. Well, you can see it. September the 28th, 2021, early in the morning. Uh, I said to Black Rabbit, and you'll see, let me remove my banner so you can see all of it. I'll do it like this, and I'll read it. And let me remove the bottom banner. Here we go. Take NightTalk off so you can see all of it. But I want you to see all of it so you can see Black Rabbit there. All right? But I want you to see all of it. I don't care. I want to remove this. I said, I don't know well. I'm sorry. I said, I don't know how well you know Danny, but I'd like to play her as one of my characters for my Halloween show. Do you think she'd come after me? Does she have a sense of humor? Black Rabbit said, LMAO, laughing my off. I saw that too. Message her on Twitter. She's pretty cool. Okay. Message her on Twitter. And I did. Okay. There was nothing untoward. I just need to paste everything together. I didn't know Danny. I didn't even know her relationship to be that close with her. Proof in what I said. I didn't even follow. This was the summer or after. So that was what, September 28th? Following the summer, takedown of Nosy Whole Life. I didn't even know that Black Rabbit was involved in all of that. Because I said, I don't even know how well you know her. I wasn't following all of that. Not closely. Okay, so I'm going to jump around. This was kind of interesting. Something inside of it. I'll just put it up like that. Black Rabbit said to me, "You know what? Before we started talking, I told Jane how good of an idea the Teddy channel is. For the longest time, I thought it was a Tasha employee." And then I say, "You mean before you knew of Unwind with Teddy or Unwind with Tasha K?" I say, I'm sorry, Tasha K knows Teddy is out here. She says, "I've been watching Tasha since 2015. So Unwind with Tasha K. So when I saw your channel, I made the comment to Jane. Then I say, I'll probably make mistakes, but we'll have fun." I didn't know Black Rabbit. I didn't know any of these people. And I can say these people. This was at the beginning of our conversations, getting familiar with one another. Okay? She reached out to me. I didn't even notice that. So she's been watching Tasha K since 2015. Okay? I hadn't even noticed that. A lot of times when I read through things, sometimes I look at things, I skim quickly. Okay? But I have our conversations. I have our conversations when I was talking to her about Tammy the machine. I have all of that. Okay? I have when she asked me about the troll email. Did I see it? I have all that. I have the conversation when I asked her and I told her, "You showed all that and all that doxing information." She said, "I'm sorry. I took it down and, I'm editing it." She did. She showed all of that. Okay. So I asked her, where did it come from? Wait a minute. Let me put up. Now, see, this is why I didn't want to come on too late. Because there's a lot of clues inside of this. NightTalk. If you are joining me for the first time, welcome to the Bear Cave. Please hit the like if you're going to, just sit out there and listen. I'd appreciate it. Yeah. But that email, the email, where is it? You know what? It's like, I could really talk about a lot of stuff. Uh, who else is here? It's like maybe I should go back to the beginning and talk about some things and show some things that I've never either shown before or talk about them, and maybe put this, help put this together, at least more of it. Yeah, right. Good evening. Who else is out here? Love wins. See you. And I know it's probably late for baby Juju. I'm coming on so late. I apologize to my moderators if if no one else, you know, um, for coming on so late. And when I do that, I don't expect without some notification. Even with notification, you don't have to come on. I never want my moderators to feel that they have to. I appreciate them, and it's really um, a gift for a person to share their time and support a channel. I appreciate that. There's baby Juju. Says, Teddy, we want to be here. Well, I'm glad you do, and I won't keep you long. 12:30. That's it. Okay. I mean, if I don't let me go over 12:30, but it could get really juicy. That's why maybe I gotta shut it down because some things that I came across tonight, I'm like, wow, I missed that. Yeah, I do. I have amazing moderators. I do, Cubs. Yeah. hmm What else can I throw up real quick? I hadn't even really paid that attention. What cups which you? I'd never seen your video. You know, and I thought, wow, that's interesting. Hang on, let me get some Gatorade. Let's just interesting video, huh? Teddy and her Gatorade. Take your time, but not so much time because okay, let me let's see. Let's throw this. See what else I made a copy of tonight. Where did I put that? Oh, let me see if I downloaded something. Mm, 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 mm. You know, it would take me too long to go back and try to find it. It's here, but I did say that I wanted to wrap this up, didn't I? There's a lot, but maybe it would have, um, you know, more meaning because I have receipts. I have receipts to back up what I say, and I have receipts that could debunk people lying on me. I have those kinds of receipts. Hmm. Yeah. I just wonder, I still now, who else had it out for me? Because this was early in 2021. People were looking at me at the beginning of 2021. I didn't really take note of that. Hmm. And I've seen some things that I've never talked about. Hmm. I think some people are connected. When I say connected, I mean have a history, relationship, something. Yeah. You know, it's like, how do people get introduced to other people? You know, how did people meet? How did they get the handoff? Who reached out to whom first? Yeah. Because, like I said, when I came onto this platform, I didn't really know very much even about, I was a new content creator. I didn't know what I was doing. It was during COVID. Everybody was home, locked in, even if you were working from home. Yeah. And here I do. Come on to YouTube. Why? Like everybody else. We're all locked down. I don't care what your occupation. You got a lot of time to think, stir crazy from COVID, right? A lot going on. A lot of people, you know, my background, a lot of people, uh, I'll just say suffering. And YouTube, I think, became an outlet for a lot of people, you know? Yeah. But my intention was really, it wasn't, it evolved. It really did. I cannot believe this is still going on. Yeah. Is it 12:30? It's 12:23. What questions do you have? What do you want to know? What do we, where do we need to start? Let me read a few of your comments and then I'm going to say goodnight. Let's see. It's not me. Good evening or good morning. What's the good question? Because a lot of lining up happens. It's like the planets align. You're like, yeah, how do people, meet? The right people at the right time, getting right involved. Cup says, I wonder why would Black Rabbit be talking to you about the plain as Jane when she was on the live when she was talking about you and how talented you are. I don't know. I'd never seen that video. I never paid attention to that, comment in detail. Again, I thought, let me go back through some of these, our conversation and see. And I would look for, timestamps around so I could see what we were talking about during a certain period. Yeah. Yeah, because she reached out to me February 22nd of 2021, shortly after she began her YouTube channel. Yeah. I didn't know her. I didn't know anything at all. Certainly not a new, brand new content creator who just coming onto YouTube. Mhm. To me, when I first, paid attention to her, because she made a little video and it had, what was it? Like a teddy bear and a bunny rabbit in it. I'm looking at it, I thought, oh, this is cute. You know, nothing. I'm not thinking like anything, Yeah. So it would get my attention. Yeah. So finally, she got my attention. It got my attention, Cups. It did. Videos to get your attention. Yeah. Innocent. But obviously, some type of motive behind reaching out to me. So on Instagram, both Plain as Jane reached out to me first. She reached out to me in March, shortly after Black Rabbit reached out to me. Hmm. Yeah. I wasn't talking to anyone on YouTube. I hadn't reached out to anyone. Mm-mm. You know what I have to I'd have to see when did I first DM Tasha K. I'd look. I didn't talk to her. I'm talking about Tasha K. It was very rare. I'm not the type of person at that time. I just wouldn't. No. I didn't want to infringe on her time or anything like that. I was new. I didn't ask for anyone's help starting my channel. Before I went live, Black Rabbit and Plainest Jane helped me become, introduced to StreamYard. Hmm. Yeah. And Plainest Jane had a tutorial on her channel that I, on one of her lower members channel, and I paid for the membership, to get access to it. She told me about it, and she said it was on her channel. Yeah. And then we set up a couple of practice, and they opened it up for me to email and ask questions. And I'm talking about both of them. But when that all about the tea was going on, or Plez and all of that, Black Rabbit told me she was going to be busy for a while. So I was busy going live during the summer. of 2021 and learning StreamYard. That's why I wasn't involved. I wasn't following all about the tea like daily and everything. I was new. I was just trying to go live and figure things out. Yeah. And I didn't know what she meant. I'd be busy. Well, she was busy because she was involved with All About the Tea. That's why she was busy. Making videos, reporting, trying to get, people on the panel. Yeah, she was doing her thing. She was a new content creator and going for it. Yeah. And building her platform. Yeah. Oh, 12:30, you guys. Thank you. Vicky. All right. I'll read a couple of more comments and we'll just say goodnight. Yes. So they reached out to you and liked and supported you. Yes. And when Shaky came out, flipped and dropped like a dime, basically. But I wouldn't say, but it wasn't like sudden. It was, I guess, looking back, maybe transitional. She had the information she needed. Yeah, I guess. Um, people, I guess, wanted information to see, how it was connected, apparently. It seems like they wanted to recruit Teddy, but realized she was going to be harder to control. So, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't part of that. I was not part of. I was independent as far as Nosy Whole Live and Tales and all that. That was just me alone. Raylan says, I love how you go back and explain what happened. For those of us who wasn't here yet, thank you, all my loyal supporters. We'll see you in the next one. We appreciate you. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like and the honey bears too. Please hit the like on your way out. Email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. I just checked my email. Ooh. Why y'all gonna do this to me? It's 12:30. I can't talk about this email. Why y'all gonna do? It's always at the end. Stop it. Okay. It's time to say goodnight. Clock it. It's not me. All right. Remember to hit the like. And to my moderators, once again, I really appreciate you. You guys are great. And thank you for supporting this channel and the mob, the Bewitching Hour. Yes, it is. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.